on the brands that really generate traffic for you. You need to have the innovation, so the state-of-the-art innovation that the customer is looking for. We need to make sure that at the retail space, at the retail store space, we have a compelling experience for the customer. Again, the customer coming to the retail store and picking up the hardware, no matter how the setup is, those times are, I believe, over. And we need to find incremental revenue opportunities. We need to find other categories that would help us to generate more revenue and, of course, more margin for all of us at the retail space. So, okay. So I was talking about the category falling into this spiral of commoditization, and a very dangerous act that we could do is that we focus too much on the price. The price will be a killer, and I do not believe that the majority of the customers are looking after the price. And in a while, I'm going to show a study which proves that. We need to differentiate the strategy. We need to have a differentiation in our strategy. We need to make sure that we grow the profitable category, and we build on the brand, on the value of the brand. And if we manage to have the price, the equity, and the performance, only then we can reach the consumer value. HP is the biggest IT vendor on earth, and if you look at the market share, these are the market share for the Middle East, Mediterranean and African region. If you look at the PC client space, we are around 25% market share, and on the printer side of the house around 60%. But this is MEMA. This is the MEMA region. We recently got the IDC market share for the Middle East region, and on that side we are at 65% market share in the printer segment. Of course, that varies from category to category, but if I look at the in category, which is the majority of the sales of printers through retail, HP has a market share of 79%. Now, if I look at other geographies like Saudi Arabia, we do have a market share of 93%. And these are IDC data. And this should give you as a retailer comfort to build on HP's brand and to be able to rely on this brand. If you look at different studies, it tells us that 84% of consumer chain shopping happens due to the recession, and only 10% of the consumers are exclusively motivated by the price. So there must be something else other than the price that we should put our energy and our focus to increase the revenue and increase the margin for all of us. And the decision is already made in most of the cases before the customer walks into the showroom. So the studies say that 70% of PC buyers, they have already made up their mind before they go and visit a retailer showroom. 62% of printer buyers, the same thing. And 95% of the inquiries, of course. And now it is on us to make sure that that customer who comes with already a decision in their head, that they have a really excellent experience at the retailer store level. And what is it that HP is going to help our retailer partners in 2010? From the portfolio perspective, you know that we invest a lot of our dollars into R&D. So we come up with innovative products almost every year. And on the portfolio side of the house, we will help you to manage product portfolios, and we want to get away from this entry price printer wars. On the printer side of the house, I'm not willing to play that game anymore. We need to build a relationship on PC and differentiate with TouchSmart. We have great products on the PSG side of the house, the personal system groups, which have been launched in the very recent weeks, and we're going to continue on that. We need to re-emerge of the desktop category and refocus on the desktop category. We see an increase in sales in desktops. We need to reinvent the consumer printing and drive ink in business. That is a very key point in terms of getting the profit inside the house. On the sales side, we're going to optimize retail coverage at retail headquarter level with the discussions that we have with our retailer partners. Major focus on store level, double promoters, retailer focus programs, and your retail account managers will dig into the details with you on those programs, and use supplies as a major traffic generator. We do a lot of anti-counterfeit campaigns together with the governments of the Middle East countries, and last year we did seizures of $107 million on counterfeit, and this should translate into increased revenue and with no doubt increase in margin for all of us when it comes to the ink business. On the experience side of the house, at the retail, we need to ensure a perfect in-store execution on premium and accessories and supplies. Why is that? Because the consumer already comes in with a very fixed idea in their mind. So we need to take that opportunity and to upsell and cross-sell in order to make sure that we have increased revenue and increased margin. And that can only be possible if we have a very compelling environment that we offer to the consumer in the store. And of course, we're going to continue investing in our retail partners with store-in-store and HP zones. So I believe we had a very good first half a year for HP, and I'm really looking forward to a much more successful half a year together with all of our retailer partners. Thank you very much.